Yo, this is Top Flight, and we are back on our Colter Wall journey. This is our second joint from Colter Wall that we are checking out. We went sleeping on the blacktop for our first one, and his voice is
Crazy.
crazy, man.
And he looks so
Um,
young. That's what's crazy about him. But like he don't look like what his voice sounds like.
yeah,
You know.
definitely. The other thing we noticed is these brewery sessions. Like you know how the rappers have like the in the studio sessions, and like they'll have it in tons of different places. And then I didn't even know they had like brewery sessions with like country and stuff. That's whoever came up with that idea to go that route with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it usually was like mad rap
Yeah.
situation, and then to take it and make it a country, that's a smart move right there. That's super dope. So Coulter Wall, the devil wears a suit and tie, and he does. That is the truth, ain't it? That is the truth, ain't it? Talk that talk, Coulter, because he does.
You could already tell. Yeah. This homie too. He probably just be out ranching cattle and just living the cowboy life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that last song was what, sleeping on the blacktop,
Yeah, sleeping on
honey,
the
running through
blacktop.
the trees.
Mm-hmm. So let's get into this. The
Oh,
devil.
what's that video you have up on the right hand of your screen? The second one down. What is that one?
I hate you, bro. I hate you, bro. That's me and you.
That's a good one. That was a good one.
That is a good one. Um, let's get into this Coulter Wall. The devil wears a suit and tie.
That's three things going on. He's beating on the drum, playing the guitar, and singing. That's crazy.
Well, Reverend, please come quick. 'Cause I got something to admit. I met a man out in the sticks, a good old miss. He drove a Series 10 Cadillac and wore a cigar on his lip. Don't you know the devil wears a suit and tie? Saw him driving down the 61 in early July. White as the cotton field and sharp as a knife. I heard him howling as he passed me by. And he said, I know you, young man. Well, I know you by the state of your hands. You're a six-string picker, just as I am. Well, let me learn you some. I know a few tunes to make all the girls dance. Don't you know the devil wears a suit and tie? Saw him driving down the 61 in early July. White as the cotton field and sharp as a knife. I heard him howling as he passed me by. Oh, foolish, foolish was I. Damn my foolish eyes. That man's lessons, how to price the sweet price. My sweet soul, everlasting, my very own eternal light. Don't you know that the devil wears a suit and tie? So I'm driving down the 61 in early July, wide as the cotton field and sharp as a knife. I heard him howling as he passed me by. Well, the devil wears a suit and tie, so I'm driving down the 61 in early July, wide as the cotton field and sharp as a knife. I heard him howling as he passed me by.
That's a dope one. I looked up what it meant, and
It's probably the industry just trying to take them, right?
well, kind of. It tells a story, a folklore story of Robert Johnson, the legendary godfather of the Delta blues, who allegedly sold his soul to the devil at a Mississippi crossroads in exchange for unmatched guitar skills.
Yeah. I've heard that story. I think they made a movie about it. You ever listen to that guy?
What? Robert
That
Johnson?
blues player?
I don't think I've ever listened to Robert Johnson. I wish now I'm going to, because Robert Johnson is I'm wondering what the
They said he left. Like, he left and he wasn't that good and came back one of the best players in the world.
he's born in 1911. He died in 1938. He died at 27 years old. Now I'm intrigued. My blues catalog is basically B.B. King, Muddy Waters. I've heard the story, but then I never listened to any. Let me see. It says he died of unknown causes. This makes this even like scarier.
Well, back in them days, too, that's like, rough times. Where is he? He was in Mississippi
Yeah,
in 1911.
yeah.
Did you ever watch that movie, Sinners?
Yeah. What? This is now I'm intrigued on this one, because I'm a big Muddy Waters fan, Lil Walter fan, and BB King fan, and Wolf fan, and I've heard, like, I never actually heard the name. I heard a story of a guitar player that did that, because I was wondering if the devil went down to Georgia had anything to do that, but then this is Mississippi, so then I'm wondering if like the tie to it, if that has any tie to it. But now I want to go down this story, because even how he sings it is a dope way he sings that. Like his voice is scary. Like
Yeah.
his voice is just scary. That like the way it sounds is like dark, and then. But that's what we talked about this the other day when we talked about like those artists that never get that shine,
It's real talk.
and they deserved it. And like people make songs about them in the future and stuff like that, but we never talk about where the music starts and stuff like that, because I'm wondering what's the difference between, like, for instance, let me see, 13. So he's 2 years older than Muddy Waters. I need to do some research. We might want to go down that road. I need to do some research for real now.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Like, subscribe,
dope
and
song.
shout
Let's
out
get
to
it.
Colt.